What's going on, guys? It is your boy Optic Mefim here today, bringing you another she. Alter, was so nie getan. Oh my god. Okay, let's check out this first. Very important.
Good news. The check cleared. It's go time. Never pay for the clothes, I done true fits. Night drive, only for the roof, roomless. Busted in the castle, in the field, for the goldfish. Get me coach down straight from Afghanistan. Then you take top in with the Taliban. SD kid, riding round, I don't give a damn. Fuck bitch, fucking with another fucking Kaliman. I will take her in a coat, laat hem wegen. Dark bitch, dark skin, tell her wegen. Music and some money, I'ma never stop wegen. Closets in the morning, tell her never stop swearing. You would tell her, come, with a couple X. Drop a little fucking text. House keep tripping, but I'll never rock them onto Rex. Mix the walk out with my sprite, tell it Delele. Me and Esther in a cup, the coochies having me. I'm going backwards, I'm going backwards, I like wedding cake. You got a cover, what the fuck you got? Is it can, is it in, what's that what you got? Kissing Mary Jane, but she love me now. He smoked dark pebbles, and he smoked along the Scotty rolls. Me down the floor with 20 boots on GBP, that's stealing. I'm rolling around in steady cars, quite heavy gas, that's stealing. I'm a rock star with these rock slide, I can never beat these aliens. I'm for my niggas stealing. I'm whipping it round, it's a bathing. Part of the chase, but I'm making a station. Don't minus the shit like I'm big. I went from Henny to 7 on bathing. I switched to a different pace and cut to the chase, now they're coming to sage it. All over the net, I'm a bathing. I'm a warlord. Team under the floorboards. Robbing the whip in the store door. SD killing from War. I'm my name on the scoreboard. Pull up a gun, me straw drawn. I'm running them sick on the poor force. Every time I smoke, I like 4 roars.
Shit. Oh! Oh! Ooh! Finally! Flawless execution. Flawless editing, flawless skill. Crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Quite fair. Kaiset. Yeah, to be honest. Very good. Project file. But that's crazy. What the fuck? Even the project files. Yo. Kaiser moving on next level. Wow. Really love this dude. What's he called on Instagram? Kaiser presents. Oh shit, komm. Folgt da mal. Kaiser is definitely worth. What? Alter. Crazy. So eine Skiller. Very unfair. Very geskillt. But no recognition. Insane move. Yeah. That's great.
Gotta pop that ass to the morning come. You want shots for the girl, they don't order some. Who's calling that? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit?
Crazy. Kaiser is moving. He's insane. Shit. Come on, let's start with Starry Night. Alrighty. So let's check what we have and had and will have. So let's start on this day. It was Friday. And with the clean trend build, we got the F grade low, C grade high at Asia. So most likely both sides will get taken. We had previous stuff, inducement to the downside. Most likely could also continue down, but would be nice. I mean, we had we had here the break of structure to the upside here on the high time frame. SMT reaction, pretty good reaction. On Wednesday, we then dropped during New York. We took out um, the reaction, so perhaps these people got stopped out break even or even on the low when they put the stops there. So we had this inducement, but then also on Thursday night we took out the Monday low. So we then had Tuesday high, Thursday low. That's quite fine for the weekly profile. So this could be an inside play as we had a huge zone on Thursday. So yeah, we could definitely play inside. What I saw directly was this potential SMT. Why? Because we had like this kind of downtrend, and then it was like, bro, this is the most obvious zone. I also had this here in mind, but it's like, yeah, it didn't went up there, but would have also made sense. Also, let's not forget this area, kinda equal highs. I don't really like them too much, but I mean it's fair above the highs. So yeah, let's just delete this as this is unnecessary. So let's stay on the day. We had this zone. This was quite far, but still can say we had this area also as potential erection area to the left. Okay. So we had Asia build, creating equal, not equal, a trend line. London Open pushing up, taking out Frankfurt Open. We always, or not always, but mostly wait for London, especially with this fake reaction. So we had a nice fake price. Price came down into the SMT, respected this low, gave the fake reaction that we love to see. We have Asia Mid and we have the open price. We have here clean imbalances. So definitely something like this would have been good. I mean, let's, for example, just take the whole zone. This definitely is fine to take like the whole thing. Something like this, for example. So we have everything I want. We have timing. We have nice areas. We have traps. What else? We have the goals. Perfect Asia low as a goal. Yeah, we could aim for something to the left, but it's like this is quite far. Let's definitely just take out everything on Asia low for the first trade of the day. That's quite fine. We could look for, I don't know, perhaps in this area, like here something. This area would definitely also be alright. And I mean, yeah, it's just some kind of breaker stuff, but yeah, doesn't need to be so, yeah, unnecessary. Then what do we have? We have like clear push, just Asia low, nothing special anymore. Now let's not forget we here had price tapping the bands but not going outside. Like it went outside before. This is also good if it stays inside, but I love seeing price at the bands. when I see some kind of reversal, potential reversal. And yeah, then price went out of it, came back in, made the inducement with the wick, stayed inside, and then I took this trade here, potential trade with the breaker block, kind of breaker block 2. But it's still, we don't even need a breaker block, we can just take here the next mitigation wick that we had, or wait for a clear push and then take the next imbalance, or even the 5 minute take like the next zone. Here the overall zone for what? For Asia high, for sure. Also, we don't even need to don't even need to um yeah, only aim for Asia high. We can definitely aim for the imbalance fill above the equal highs or the equal highs themselves. So let's say we have this example for a sell. I didn't take it. I don't even know why. It was quite good. Let's say we took it like this, a 1 to 4, something like this, and then here I kind of took it like that. No, I had to stop previous. I think before the wick gave the reaction, I had it like this, or did I end like this? I don't know, but this is definitely a good thingy, and definitely aim for the equal highs or minimum Asia. But it's like these equal highs will definitely get taken. And yeah, then we can see also the re-entry is also quite alright, but yeah, it depends. Much nicer, to be honest, the re-entry. But then we can see price create or builds up, takes out Asia high, respects or not respects, but fakes the reaction on the equal highs, then pushes up. Timing definitely off timing. I thought about waiting, or like not waiting, but overall my goal was the week's high, current week high. But I was like, nah, come on, the SMT definitely after a build up, this definitely can give a good reaction. So I'm happy I took everything out. I think we can. You can just see it. Um, oops, wait. Can just see it right here. The buys. I exited it quite good. Right there. You can see the SL. I don't know if I entered with it there. No, I moved it there. I don't know if I entered it like this because I entered on the next candle. Okay, true. Yeah, then I entered with the stop loss. Yeah, exactly. There. Why? Because normally I would have taken the breaker block area, so this area right here. Also respected these lows to the left. But this was a quite good trade down. And yeah, this mitigation definitely would have also been quite good. And yeah, as I said, we then had the SMT reaction. To be honest, SMT reactions, we perhaps will get to Thursday, but SMT reactions, to be honest, definitely can just be traded. But the timing is off. The only thing is really also we have the extreme hit here, like the 80 bands, not the bands, but like the RSI extreme. Here it didn't went to it, but this is enough. So we had this, we had the whole build up, like everything was alright for a definitely minimum a reaction to somewhere in here. But overall we had the C graded low that got shot in here after the reaction. Right here we can see where it fired. So yeah, definitely a good potential trade. As long as it stays in here, I definitely see, it's quite fair to take the trades to the low. Um, Definitely not to this low, or I wouldn't see it trading it down there. But yeah, overall we could say this is also quite a good trade. I will definitely do a list with my conferences so we can just check them. But overall, it's always the same. Yeah, it's like taking either the traps, because here we don't really have like a clear inducement. We just took Frankfurt Open and created a new high, like to fake the direction. This is good with timing, 100%. And after this reaction, it's like, yeah, this definitely would be a good trade with the open price. Then here we had the, yeah, just the inducement down, price coming back um, into the bands, and then aiming for Asia high, as it just took clean Asia lows. Like this was the inducement. Um, yeah, sadly we didn't. Yeah, we sadly didn't have like some kind of fake reaction from this area, because then this could be like a perfect SMT reaction into the buys. But yeah, let's continue on. We have here the build up, the clear inducement with the trap reaction before. We have timing is off. Yeah, that's the only thing. Then we had the SMT reaction, but the thing is we didn't have like a clear potential entry from there. Now, what I would see potentially, I mean, 15 seconds, I wouldn't really look at that, but 1 minute also shows it clearly, is that we have here this, yeah, it's not really a clear build up, but especially these highs here, it's quite good. Yeah, I mean, it's still quite alright. And then we had like this fast push up, and after that, we directly dropped. And where did price push up from? Where did all the orders stay? Here. So this week was just, perhaps to fake out here some people, or I don't know, do some other stuff. And I mean, we also could see this as potential, yeah, nice cycle when we go with lit. But yeah, we had the fast push up here, break block, direct reaction, not really a mitigation, but this could be like the only thing I would see after the high to trade from. Or what also could be, but I mean, it's still fair. Okay, it's quite fair, to be honest. I didn't even realize that. Is, yeah, true. This is quite fair. Um, is we had here New York Open, New York Open. Then we had here the fake push up, ups, the fight POS. So SMC perhaps would buy from here, next SMT. Then what we had is like this kind of area right here. I didn't really feel yet filled the imbalance. It's like it's not the cleanest area, but we have like the 5 minute lead. We had the 1 minute lead. It's like, yeah, the only thing I would see. And also with the stop loss above like this kind of zone, it's, yeah, it's not really the nicest thing. So I wouldn't really focus much on that. So if our entry really directly there with stop loss above it, also like checking out here to the left, because like these kind of breaker areas are like quite good. And yeah, so with this one, it wouldn't happen there, but I think I would not leave my stop open. Not sure. But let's just forget about this one. Doesn't matter. Yeah, these two aren't really that clean. What we then have is a clear push down, taking out the low SMT, fast push in, giving the SMT reaction. Again, look at that. Where to the breaker block, not the breaker block, to the order block, and it ignores the wick. So, but yeah, fake reaction into the clean POI, where price then reacted from and gave like a 1 to 5 to the end. So definitely YM gave some nice potential trades, and yeah, that's really it. I wouldn't, to be honest. I would say this sell was good. This buy was also good. This sell, off timing, but yeah, I mean it's alright because it didn't give like the New York people the entry. So this even makes more sense. Like it gives the reaction, it shows the hand, shows the reaction, but off timing, so that people are still like looking for sells. This was absolutely not that nice. I would say not bad, but not that nice. And this one was a banger too. Also, this, yeah, was not that nice. But overall, YM, some good opportunities. Let's switch to NQ. Yeah, NQ was so la la, so la la. So what we had, what we had on NQ. Wait, let me check. What my okay, no, nobody wrote. That's alright. So NQ, what do we have? Um, yeah, we come from a clean weekly cycle, just Monday lows and continue higher. Definitely taking out this. Oh no, this is Thursday, so it doesn't matter. But after this huge inducement, kinda definitely continuing higher, and we're like quite near at the previous day's high. I think it didn't take it. Yeah, it didn't take it here. So this was also very good thingy. Oh, good, but also quite bad because when it does this, I love like price to show some equal highs before taking them out. But doesn't matter. So what do we have here on NQ? Like we have price here, kinda building up. Not really the cleanest cycle, but we have this minor small inducement right before London. Then we have like London Open reacting from the SMT, giving the the CP was also okay, not bad. Lol. Okay, this definitely could have been a nice quick buy. Somewhere here, 1 to 5. All right. Didn't think about this. Let's take the whole zone. Then it makes even more sense. But yeah, we had the SMT reaction, came down, didn't went into the. Nah, this is enough. This is perfect. Didn't come into the area, respected it again. So this definitely was the fake reaction, and then went into the area for a nice buy into Asia high, degraded high. Was absolutely amazing. Don't know why I didn't take that. Um, Took that, respected previous day's high. So price went down. We got the C graded high, and Also, like it kind of respected here the kind of a trend line, but it broke it directly. So it was also like a fake reaction from the SMT that we now had since we broke Asia. So we had this inducement to take out here the lows, take them out, Asia midline. We have timing as also the other one, same timing with the wick. Yes, I said SMT trend line kinda not really good thing for trend line, but also previous inducement low. So we took that Asia midline, and definitely, yeah, could have been a buy from here, either directly from the wick as I did it on YM, or right here to then aim for the C graded high and even continue higher. Why? Because we don't have any lows here on NQ. YM had the lows, so we had here a potential kind of whipsaw. But here, no lows graded, just the highs. Taking it out, went higher. Also, this is what I found quite interesting. Oh, now I got it. Now I got it. This is like, okay, this is the break and retest zone. Okay. That's quite fine. But yeah, this is retail heaven. I need to ingrain this more in my head. That yeah, I mean we came down, nothing special to see right here. See on the 1 minute. No, also not really. Then we had the break and retest area. Wicked. It even gave like a clean BOS to the upside. I mean, okay, it respected here the equal highs, but it's like also good. So we respected this kind of resistance. This is like the only thing I would say we faked, but on the 1 minute, also okay, this is kind of damn. This one is crazy. It just broke through the 1 minute. So okay, so it didn't give a good entry, but damn, yeah. So yeah, we also didn't have any graded high. So yeah, let's just forget about this. Now, when it comes to the bands down here, we had here price just respecting the Asia, not Asia, the midline, the 50 level for this to continue. Um, yeah, on both. Like here, it just went on the middle bands. Then it went down. It kind of went to the bands, and it just did some divergence, especially here. Oh no, this was then here. All right, but yeah, it just did some divergence. So not really a clean push below the bands to continue. But I mean, retail heavens are retail heavens are exactly like this. And when it comes to the bands, they aren't that reliable. So yeah, here it took it out. Here they came lower and then went into the bands. Also it went out of the bands right here with the inducement. Also, oh no, this is the 50 level. It's quite good. Um, yeah, was quite good to be honest. And then again for mitigation. But as I said, we didn't have any. We didn't have any graded high, so don't need to touch that. We just could have a potential buy, and then if we wanted, just hold it as we have retail heaven, definitely to this high right here, as this was before New York Open, and most likely will get taken. and it got taken. FTP. Um. Oh yeah, this is a trade I took. A bit a shitty RR. I mean, it's still a good RR, but shitty entry to be honest. Um. Yeah. So let's check ES. Just 1 minute. Kinda broke. Um. Let me hear some classical music. Okay. Logged in. So ES, what do we have? We had kind of an inducement on Thursday. We had here all the equal highs. Previous week's high. Here this high is the target. We had the SMT reaction on Friday during Asia. Perfect. Really, really just absolutely banger. We then had here this kind of inducement of the equal highs. Previous, this was kind of funny as we had yeah, I mean it wasn't really that clean, but it was like, yeah, we had here break and retest kind of trend line, SMT reaction. So we then had this kind of trend line then broken, like this small reaction, broke the trend line, took equal highs, took this SMT. Then after this took this SMT. So we had like both sides whipped. We then went for Asia low, F graded low, and we filled a bit more of the gap that the price created. And also with the wick. So we had here the same as always. Now this is also a banger because YM, was it YM? Yeah, YM had the day open price for the sells, but it's like ES had the perfect buys right here. Like I knew for the B graded low to get taken, if it gets taken, we definitely go for Asia high. And because we had like here this area and they respected this, went back. Day open price, wow, perfect entry. We had here, yeah, it went a bit below it, I think. Yeah, a bit below it, came back in. Yeah, we then have just had the wick, so it doesn't matter. And then just perfect buys into weekly highs, previous week's high. Insane. This, I don't know why I didn't. Oh, I know why, because I was already in the spy. True. Uh, but it's like this one was, yeah, quite good. To be honest, this was quite good entry. Also we now we didn't have a SMT reaction, but doesn't matter to be honest. So after that, it's funny. It's funny because price really just continued on, and it's not even a retail heaven day. So definitely this one would have burned me. Yeah, as for me, this is crazy that we had like a perfect SMT reaction, and that would have been okay. We can here see perfect reaction, potential sell in my opinion. Like I would definitely get an L right there. Yeah, but I would have, yeah, this would have been worth the shot in my opinion. As we had the B graded low, and yeah, I mean, why not taking out Asia, not Asia low, but like the B graded low? But it's like, okay, they open price. It's a bit, yeah. not that good. But yeah, nothing else in my opinion. Buys were absolute banger. Didn't take them, but definitely absolute banger. Like it fucked around a bit in here, but inducement down, Asia low. Stayed inside this area, strap area. Day open price we had here, the mitigation areas for a nice, clean, absolutely banger buy. Yeah, this was it. This potential L, yeah, wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, for a 1 to 15, something like this. Yeah, would have been, yeah, good risk. Doesn't matter. Then let's see RTY. I don't even. Oh, true. RTY was also so random. Also it stayed in this, so we still have some kind of trap. I mean, it took the high, yeah, but it's still like inside of this whole resistance area. So RTY. So RTY, we had here like the equal highs during Asia. What do we have? Oh, true. Yeah, we still Monday low, Tuesday high. We took the SMT inducement to downside equal lows taken from Monday. We then had the reaction break and retest and made the low during Asia. We had here we had here the perfect yeah, kind of good build up. Then we whipped in here, had the fake SMT. Why didn't I? Like we had here the SMT. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. Exactly like this. So it kind of whipped it. Yeah, no. I mean, why not, to be honest? I don't know. Because we then would have had this SMT reaction directly into the potential mitigation area. They open price Asia midline right below. Definitely worth the risk. Now the thing is, yeah, definitely go for the trap in here. Oh, in here. Yeah, as we had like this internal change. Like overall, I would say we had this kind of structure, and then like people would see this potential for a continuation. But it's like perhaps some people, I don't know, did like this, and then it's like I don't know, perhaps like they see a change in structure or just like the structure inside, like how internal structure true, and then like the mitigation for a continuation down, and we had like the SMT. Like this was the same as on YM, because on YM we also had this. Like overall, we still. Oh no, okay, we changed. Okay, we changed, and then we had like this fake reaction to potentially go higher. But like RTY, it didn't change, but it was like the internal structure was quite clear, and we then had the fake move from 15 minute. Yeah, kinda. Just taking the whole zone. Then we had here the SMT. When go to 1 minute, I can imagine. It went all the way up. Not sure. Could be this one. Yeah, I think it's no. It went all the Not even all the way up. Perhaps fill the gap. Not even. Okay, crazy. But yeah, I mean, overall, the SMT got the hit. When we go to the one, I would definitely, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's alright. But let me check my. Okay. I'm back. So one Golden Chris. Chris. SMT reaction. Oh wait, let's first for the bias. Okay, we had all this fakiness right here. SMT reaction. So this also would have been a perfect buy, especially Asia midline. Didn't really tap mitigation here, but also like the order flow entry here would have been fine into the thingy as we had here into the SMT. Gave the SMT reaction also we had here. Just saw that now. Oh my god, RTY, you kidding? Um, so we had like this whole. Wasn't even that good of a S&R. Yeah, I mean it was alright for S&R trader. They would definitely see this whole area as good zone. Here reaction, here some resistance, here some support. Yeah, here some resistance. Here the support. Yeah. So they definitely see here a potential buy, something like this. I don't know. They don't enter good like that. They enter exactly like this and got fucked. But yeah, this overall gave even an SMT again. And we dropped, we took out the previous low. But this is crazy. We didn't take Asia low. And now here I wouldn't do shit, but it's also quite nice after this reaction. Why? Because it shows the hands, it shows the equal lows. So wait, let me too much shit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, something like this. So we had here the zone. I just need to have that. This both for SMTs. Then we had here again. This was normally the best, not the best, but like a good entry for a potential buy in the end of the day. Yeah, sadly, I mean, we have Asia midline, so definitely worth potential buy here with Asia midline after the SMT reaction. Everything mitigated, so I would only see some kind of this area to get mitigated if price would have come down. But yeah, just went with the order flow. So yeah, quite good buy into the previous day's high, little freestyle. Also creating the equal lows as mentioned. So RTY with this buy, little freestyle, and this no sell, and the buy after, like after a New York trap. Quite good to be honest. Like, yeah. RTY, as I always say, it's my secret banger. Also, I had oh no, it was just the buys here from US 500 that I got. Yeah, exactly here into the previous week's high. Just took my profit as normally. I would have also held it a bit longer, but I was like, come on, I just take my win. Like, why hold it if I get my win and I'm good? But to be honest, if I really just let the market come to me, everything is fine. Also, I just realized that I also didn't have a graded high right here, so definitely, yeah, not essential to buy it, or like not really, yeah, significant to buy it, but it's like, yeah, why not? Also, this could be indication that we go for the weekly high, previous week's high. as we didn't take the loan, how most likely it won't get taken. Not most likely, but pretty likely. Let's see what Mia Bitcoin is joking around. Yeah. So I'm out, my friends. My friend is my friend comes and gets me to play some table tennis and frisbee. I'm out. It was a nice quick session.